there is, to quote the president, some bad hombres inside these groups. What's the percentage? How many is worth letting in if there's going to be some bad people inside?
Well, we don't know that. I mean, essentially what we have is a group of
The guy said I was convicted of attempted murder.
What I'm saying is, you asked about percentages.
Okay.
I don't know any percentage. And so
well, then give an answer based not on percentages, Juan.
I think
can't
what
do
you
it.
have
No
is a
Democrat can
situation
go,
where
oh, I'm going to
the
force that
president
work,
is
as you
trying to
said.
suggest that these are MS-13 or terrorists or even Middle Eastern terrorists. No evidence of that.
To suffer more defeats at the ballot box. In short, Hillary, please go away for just a few minutes. Dave Rubin hosts the Rubin Report, and he joins us tonight. What do you make of that? Great to see you, by the way.
If only for a few minutes.
The benefits of being in Los Angeles is you're on the set. What do you make of Hillary Clinton with, I mean, she is still the standard bearer of the party, isn't she? She was the last nominee.
Yeah, I mean, look, this line about civility, that we can no longer be civil with our political opponents, think about what that really means. I mean, just word it differently. We should start being uncivil, right? That's what she's really saying. So what does that really mean? Hunt them down in restaurants, find them in elevators, go to their jobs? Should we stop them on the road? I mean, where does this go? The thing that we have in America is that we can do this. Every night, you, Tucker Carlson, can argue with someone about something political.
Yes.
And it doesn't get violent, and you wrap it up at the end of the day, and you go home and you do it again the next day. Civility is all we have, and they're making it very clear. And this is something, I say this as someone that was on the left my whole life. I've never voted. I think one time in my life I voted for a Republican, which was Mike Bloomberg at his third term in New York City a long time ago, and that's really a hazy Republican situation, right? So I say this as someone that's been trying to call it out from what I considered my side for a long time. It's like, guys, let's rein this back in a little bit, because what is after civility? And I think we both know what it is, and it's pretty dangerous.
I wonder if she does.
I think they've realized that they've lost control of the party. The Clinton machine doesn't have control of the party anymore. The party's going through this democratic socialist or socialist Democrat, whatever this thing, they'll drop the Democrat part soon enough.
That's
and
just a
she's trying to
GBW
grab
right
anything
there.
that'll make her feel relevant again. And she's not really that relevant. And in a weird way, she has to get out of the way for this other thing to take over.
Hideous.
Not that I think the other thing is great, because believe me, I actually think this other thing, the more far left wing of the party, is much worse.
I'd take Hillary Clinton any day over some of these people.
We're going to look back and go, man, the Clintons were the good old days. And I say this, I voted for Bill Clinton twice, okay? So
did yours truly, POLIT'AI CHI.
They're losing control, and that's
but they've lost their freaking collective minds.
They go low, we kick them.
Lost their collective freaking minds.
Right.
What happens if they don't listen?
Well, first of all, I just want to say how much I personally understand and agree with that. I'm here as an immigrant, and I'm doing it the right way. I'm waiting in line. I'm going to be applying for citizenship next year in an orderly process, and millions of others want to do it the right way. And it's ridiculous for people to just assume that they can show up at the border and jump the line. That's not how it works.
How dare he say the things he does? Of course I want to punch him in the face.
Right.
And it was only a symbolic...
Another creepy redhead.
I was going to go find him and punch him in the face. But he's
Angie's Bliss, what's your bitch comedian? Thank you, Jerry Seinfeld.
This
sure.
idiot is the president. The guy is a fool. Come on. Our government today, with the prompting of our baby in chief.
They have not adhered to the agreement.
You're saying so too, sir.
It's a threat to whoever you want, and it includes China, and it includes Russia, and it includes anybody else that wants to play that game. You can't do that. You can't play that game on me. Until people get smart. Until they get smart. They have not adhered to the spirit of that agreement or to the agreement itself. Russia. China's not included in the agreement. They should be included in the agreement. Until they get smart, there will be nobody that's going to be even close to us.
But have you talked to the Russian about it?
No, I have not.
The Russians say that...
I don't have to speak to them. You know, I don't have to speak. I'm terminating the agreement because they violated the agreement. I'm terminating the agreement. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Feldman, they join me right now to discuss. Andrew, first to you. Would you advise her to run?
Well, Trish, it's good to be with you. I mean, look, this is a little bit of ridiculousness that we're discussing this on primetime television right now, because let's just put this in context, right? Chelsea Clinton.
I disagree with you. I chose the story, sir, and I wouldn't choose it if I I didn't think it was worth covering.
Hold
No,
on a
Andrew,
second.
hear me out. You said
Hold
that.
on a second.
No.
Let's just give context to this.
You
Chelsea
just
Clinton.
said that
Chelsea
this
Clinton.
is not worth covering, and I'm here to tell you it is. And
Look,
I
I'm gonna
chose
answer
it
your
because the
question.
Clintons might be in this political game for a whole long time. You're a Democratic strategist. She lost. She's lost twice now. She's talking about running again. Is it really a
Don't
good thing
try to
for
get
the
on
Clintons
Trisha's
to
stats,
keep
I
their
dumb
hat
dork.
in the ring?
I don't think it's a good thing. I'll answer your question. I don't think it's a good thing for Chelsea Clinton to run for office. I think we need to move as a Democratic Party behind, push the Clintons behind and move forward without Chelsea Clinton. But look, this is an interview, a one sentence in an interview she gave to an East Chester local newspaper. And we are blowing this up in the prime
No, you don't have to defend her anymore. I know you don't want her. That's all I wanted to hear.
I'm not defending her.
And I don't blame you for not wanting her. What I would say, and she's, you know what, she's a lovely girl. However, there's a certain je ne sais quoi. Andrew, would you let me talk? Thank you. There's a certain, Rachel, je ne sais quoi that you need in politics. Personality, likability, connectivity. These are things her dad had. All right? And regardless of what you think of him, he had that political gift. Her mother didn't. Unfortunately for her, she doesn't.